Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Commodores' offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And here he comes, hardened and battle-scarred and... New season started.
This guy's had a lot of ups and downs. He's fought through injuries throughout his career. And how good does it feel as a senior now, being a leader on this team, taking the field for one more run this year?
Right, it's so nice to have a guy like this you know you can trust. You know exactly what you're getting. He knows the playbook, knows the program, a guy you can believe in.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Bro, forget the read game. I'm taking this myself. Look at the big play. Look at the space open up. He sees it. He pulls the ball out of the belly, and he is off to the races. Barely gets caught, but he gets a huge play for this offense.
Got it in the middle. It's late. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Lead. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top. And he's got it inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past in Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup or 2.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And he'll be smacked. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the pass. On target to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage. Move. To the 34.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Got to get a big game, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
Unleashes 1. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
That is a...
A 1st down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Collins. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Afterburners coming. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the snag and strolled. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd, going up top. And he's got it inside the 35. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. And the Commodores will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it can...
Pulls it in on the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and it reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Ducks hang their hat on, but making those explosive plays down the field when the defense slips up and loses a little bit of eye discipline.
Makes the catch. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Unloads quickly. The Ducks get it past the sticks.
By the receiver. Tackle is made near the 48-yard line. First down for the offense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Shakes off the tackler. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Collins. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds a man on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to have.
Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, what a move! He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Sweet cut there. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. They've been playing football here since 1902, and this crowd today is fired up and ready to get going. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Cincinnati's offense will get the first swing today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Bearcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll feed the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Will make it into the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they hand it off to the back. Making people miss. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Oh, what a move. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And that is no good. After the miss, still down by 6. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. First down here for this offense. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And the Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
1st and 10 play coming up. Has the first down and more. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth. Both defenses reeling at the moment. Passes the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Up near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. And the Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. Touch. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
The back's got it. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He's past the marker and still going. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Movement here from the tight end. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to
The spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will set up on first and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Open.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a safety for the defense.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags a quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And here's the handoff. A quick juke. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Split backfield here. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Pick is up and no. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. Excellent protection all day to throw. Flings it now to the left. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now.
Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. The Ducks will put total leather to crank us up. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Oregon State's offense takes the field for the first time today. They've been in the so-called toilet bowl, and they've played to go to the Rose Bowl. It's run the gamut, but this one is always intense.
Yeah, Reese, I called that game back in 2009 where the winner was going to go to the Rose Bowl, and I had a chance to really feel the electricity and the excitement at Autzen Stadium that day. This really is a tremendous run.
And even when a Rose Bowl isn't on the line, Oregon State just feels good. The in-state rivalry, the hate, it's always a good matchup.
It's caught downfield. That is exactly... The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing, because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they strike first. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the house of loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early in Oregon.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, Michael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right
here. Keeps the legs moving. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
That's caught. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, going up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. He's going to take off. And I think he'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Looking to throw, it's Collins. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. The inside handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a lot. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Across the 45. All kinds of running room. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or 2 and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance.
And he runs it in for the score. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away. He snares it in the end zone. Offense getting set for first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Collins. Pressure coming. And the pass hits, picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? And he throws another interception, his third. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Escapes the sack. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Scanning the field, it's Collins. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he'll move it in inside the 20. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They're facing a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense... Offense set on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got enough for the 1st. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got his man. Touchdown Ducks! Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Collins. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positives today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Oregon State. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge... stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Coyotes. First down for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to take a shot right away. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The incompletion brings up a second down. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting.
Running toward the tape. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Using the quick game. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. 1st and goal for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Collins. Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Got a lot of running room. At the 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! He's got... Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Oh, look out! And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking to move it through the air. Dances away from the heat. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Ducks! On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot,
he's off to the races. The 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Looking downfield, it's Collins. It's complete to the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their...
Sends it downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Underneath toast the coverage, got it deep downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10. And they will score! Touchdown, Oregon! This guy... Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. On the run, fires downfield. Got him, and nobody's close. And a first down for the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 45, on his way. Off he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! And the Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Man, sometimes he's like trying to ramp up a ghost. He's out to the 27. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Collins. Coming after it. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. catch in the middle. It's Clemens. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Pulls and fires complete. Tackled immediately after the catch.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Touchdown, Oregon! And the first down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to him. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Gets it past the marker. He's loose. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Man, I'll tell you, you just can't quantify how much this guy has meant to his offense running the football. Leads the nation in rushing yards. He's the guy with a target on his back. Every time they take the field, the deep...
Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ducks! And the... The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Moves away as he feels pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense set for a first down play. He's got it on the right. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. And the Ducks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Throwing right. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me Now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the day.
They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's Collins. Touchdown Ducks! And the stump. First down here for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The Ducks will move the sticks with the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Just when they're looking run, now up top. Hit as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Plows through the defense.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense. And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job getting that sucker on the ground.
Makes the catch. He's got enough. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Zips will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oregon Ducks offense will get the first possession of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in the stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Now on second down. To throw, it's Collins. He's right on target. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. It's not just a dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks,
it's complete. A huge pickup. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to pass, it's Collins. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of...
And he sprints to the end zone. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
On second down, just keeps firing. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The Ducks get enough for the first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Pressure coming. Moving out of the pocket. He'll throw one to his right. Reels it in the end zone. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Lets it fly. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the... And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. The toss sweep to the right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and get the tip, get the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
Right, you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Syracuse's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you aren't expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the 2nd level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to run it. He's going to fire to the left. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Give to the running back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that 1st down on that one.
Yeah, great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my step. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They'll get him stopped just short of the... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are 2 conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, an interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big match.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Slippery slide. Find it. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air, it's Collins. They're trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. He's finally herded out of bounds. Really good pickup on 3rd down, and still not quite enough to move the chains. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And I tell you what, Palmer, you see this more often now. You're more willing to roll the dice on your own side of the field. Would you do this? You feel comfortable doing that?
No, I'm more old school, David. I don't got the stones to dial that up on 4th down, keep on my own end like that. That's a punt for me, but hey, the gamble pays off. Good for them. Maybe they can buy themselves some more real estate now as they're trying to drive down the field and score.
Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab. They will score. Just enough time for one final play in this half. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Got his man downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. To the air, it's Collins. Makes his connection. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese.
Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been... This offense has a 2nd down play. Quarterback will audible. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll call for... And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain.
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Discards a man. Oh, look out, there he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon! And the... Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Nice move there. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing...
A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Now improvising. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving